Good morning. We're here at on the edge of Pontefract. It's Monday the 13th of May 2024. Property behind me belongs to my son and daughter-in-law, Lewis and April, and we're going to be laying a new block paved driveway at the front. I'm going to clear an area at the back, a raised area at the back, ready for a patio and like a pergola thing going up. So I just want to say thank you to Brickright Building and Landscaping for their videos. Been really useful watching those videos over the last few weeks. I think I've watched every one they've ever made. So I'm quite a practical guy. I'm not an academic, I'm a practical guy, but I'm not a builder. So this will be an interesting video. I'm going to be taking some time-lapse videos as we go on this week, and hopefully we can make a good video of it. So this is the driveway. It's partly concreted and it's partly sort of gravelled and grassed, and then there's a path down here. Front garden, that's where we're going to have all the materials are going to be dropped off, and then that's the raised area at the back, and you'll see us as we get onto that. That's going to be our first job, and that's the young Mr. and Mrs. Appleyard and Bailey the dog. So we're doing, before we get the mini digger in, we're just going to do some test holes here because the services, the water is here, so I'm expecting the water pipe to go up the path, and we know that the gas board dug this out a few months ago, and there's another pipe somewhere along there. What I also know is that when we replaced that fence post, the gas pipe was quite close to the post and not that far down. I can't remember how far. So what we're doing is we're just going to dig some test holes here to see how far the services are down, so that when we get the mini digger in, we don't disturb any of the services. So it's about what, half past 12 now, so we've only just got the machine an hour ago, if that. So what we're doing is we're clearing this top patio area. That's Lewis, my youngest son. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, hi Viz today. So just to recap, it's now it's day 2. It's Tuesday the 14th of May. There's a bit of a recap. So as you can see, we have, I'll go outside now. So yes, it's raining. It were cracking the flags yesterday, it was lovely raining. So this is the sort of patio area. Now that was a raised bed of soil with a retaining wall already. This will need another 3 ton of type 40mm type 1 MOT, and then we're just going to top it for now with some grit sand. And it's going to be left then because this is a summer project. But while we've got the machine here and everything, I wanted to get the material in, get this laid, get the base done, and then we can work on the rest of this in the summer. Make the machine work, make the machine do all the hard work, and not us. We've got all the material down now on here, on this sort of patio area. I'll just turn the camera around. So, and what we've now started to do, so this has got MOT type 1, and we've put about 3 layers down, and then we've compacted between layers, so it's probably only about 70mm thick, and that's enough because it's only going to have gravel on it. So what we've done now is we've now started to plot out where the gazebo, not gazebo? Pergola's going to go. So that's where the pergola's going to go, we think. So you can get an idea of the size. So this area here will be paved. So we'll have paving flags on this. Then we'll have we're going to have edgings, some sort of edging round here which will overlap the top of that supporting wall, and then the rest of it will be chippings. Will just be chippings. So that's the plan. So at the moment now, all we're going to do with this to keep it clean is I'm just going to put a couple of tons of grit sand on it. Go like that, yeah, a couple of tons of grit sand, and just rake it off, compact it over, and this then can wait now then until a later date. What I will do though today, or possibly tomorrow, I'm going to put the path edging in along here. Put the path edging in along there, because there's a big drop down there into the next door neighbour's garden, so we can't compact up to it until I put a path edging in along there, and the rest of it doesn't need it. And that's Lewis, my youngest.
Hi.
Who's helping me today. We're waiting for Aaron turning up. I'll just show you what we've been doing at the front, what I've been doing at the front. Oh, at least it stopped raining, so that's good. Right, I know it looks really shit here, doesn't it? So I've started taking up the old drive, and I've actually been setting some levels, rough levels, as I go along with it, and I need all the material to be piled up there. So all this has to be dug out, and it's all going to be piled up there, because tomorrow at midday they're going to come and remove this material, and they're going to get this away out of the way. Good morning, day 3. It's Wednesday, the 15th of May, and I'll just give you the catch up on where we are with things. So just arrived this morning. That's my lad's van. He lent me his van. So we've got all the soil at the front now. That's going to be picked up at 12 o'clock, and we've just started to put some levels down, and we put a bit of type 1 MOT down just to make a start with. So we're going to try and get the edgings down along here this morning, get the edgings down here, then we can set a line up this way and lines up that way. We've got a problem here because the old path here has been laid on an original concrete path, and we didn't know the concrete was underneath, so it's taking some breaking up with the Kango hammer, but it's we're getting there. So yeah, so this is us today. Going to clean this off, going to put the edging in along here, we're going to put the path edging in along here, and that will give us, and then we're going to set the levels from the bottom of that drain pipe where the old flags were across to the top of that edging there. So we've already set that up, we've had some lines up, and as I said, we've just started to put a bit of MOT type 1 down, and then we're going to carry on with this. We're going to take a little bit more of this out, but we're down about yeah, we're going to finish up with about 200mm of the type 1 MOT, about 200mm, so that should be okay. Okay, so we are we've set some rough levels up, approximate levels, and now we are starting to put some path edging down on the far side where the boundary is, because it's a soft edge with the fence. So Lewis and April are getting on with that. I'm the mixer man, I'm mixing the concrete. So you can see the line now, we've got it from the top of the flags here, and it runs along here, and that's where the top of the drive is going to be. So again, we're going to have a good 200mm of MOT type 1 compacted down. We'll probably put about 3 layers down, 4 layers down. We'll compact each layer in between. So they're now putting the path edging down as a supporting wall, and there's April and Lewis working away on that, doing a good job. Then we've got some path edging to put in somewhere along here, so we've got to put some path edging along here. We'll drop some more lines from here to there, and that's where the bin store's going to go. So we're going to put the bins here, and bin store's going to be here. And as I said, all this material, by midday, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, they're going to come along and take all this away. And so we've done the path edging along there, We've done that because the ground there falls away to the next door, so we're able to compact right up to the edge of that, and then we're going to put some pebbles at the back of that. And there's our little cement mixer. How you doing, dear? This is a family event. This is a family event. This is the Appleyard family. We're all Appleyards here. April Appleyard, Lewis Appleyard, Aaron Appleyard, Joanne Appleyard, and me, I'm Adrian Appleyard. Oh, looks good. Yeah. Oh, it looks a bit slushy. Are you cementing? Yeah. Alright, okay.
Do you want some more?
What are you mixing it? What are you doing it?
5 to 9.
No. 5 to 1?
I don't know.
5 to 1.
Whatever you told me.
5 to 1. Yeah, okay. 5 to 1. So we've got these. We've got this path edging in along here. I'm going to put some pebbles around the back to tidy that up. And then what we've done here, because there was a ramp here, we've taken it up to that level. So this is sloping and this is now flat, and that flatness is going to continue right the way across there, and that's going to be where the bin store is going to be, and the rest of the drive then from here down to the end of the tarmac pavement will gradually slope down as it did when it was concreted. So we are day 3, we're having a break. Just a minute, here's the team.
Go away.
Hey team, say hello.
Adrian.
What?
Just, no.
Hey. So this is day 4, Thursday the 16th of May. We've cracked on today, although Lewis hasn't been with us for most of today. So we've had we had 18 tonnes grab and go yesterday afternoon, and then we've just filled this 8 square yard skip now, and this was all the old path that we had to take up because it was too high. It's over 6 inches thick in bloody concrete is this path. Anyway, so here we are now. Just stand back so you can see it. So it's looking quite neat. Edging's down on the left hand side, that's done. Got some pebbles at the back to tidy it up, bit of cosmetic. We've dug out the trench now for the path edging, which is going to go right the way along to the end of the post up there. When we took the path out, the retaining wall collapsed, so we're going to have to reinstate this tomorrow. Don't know what we're going to do with that. Might put some steel rods down the side of it or something like that, just to give it some support lower down. And we've got the path edging to finish at the top, so there's 2 pieces in there already, and then we're going to dig a trench tomorrow along there, and it will stop where we've cut that out there, and that will then give us as levels. We're also we've also taken the old concrete step slab that were there. That was a 6-inch deep slab concrete, so we've broken that up, taken that away, and we're going to block pave that so it matches, but it will be up a step, so that's going to go up a step from here. So far so good. That's the grit sand. I've got 5 bags of grit sand, and tomorrow we've got 6 jumbo bags of MOT type 1 40mm to go on this again. So this has had 2 layers, so we've got 100, not quite 100 mil on here now, and it's we've whacked it down. It's been whacked down twice over the last 2 days, and it's getting quite compact. So tomorrow we're going to whack it down again. We'll probably wet it first and then whack it down again. We've already set some lines up, and I'm happy with the levels and everything. It's looking quite good, really. To say I've never done block paving before like this, I'm quite chuffed with myself so far, and the team, the Appleyard team. The machine's been brilliant from Smith's Hire. It's been absolutely, we've worked its socks off. It's been a right nice piece of kit as that, really. And that's cost us about £425 for 7 days for the week. That goes back on Monday lunchtime. So tomorrow, finish doing the hardcore, finish doing the levelling, get a little bit of grit sand down, and then I think it's probably going to be, we've got some block paving, we've got half the block paving now, we're getting the rest on Monday, so I think probably going to start block paving on Saturday, so it'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday and probably Tuesday. Yeah, so it's, anyway, I'm pleased with it so far, but I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going home for a beer, a bath and a beer, and then a Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola probably, and maybe another beer. What the hell, why not? Anyway, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Bye for now. So day 5, 17th of May 2024. I'll give you a progress report, and just before that, I don't think you can see it, Joanne, while I was asleep last night, she put some bloody pink dye in my hair. Just there, pink dye in my hair while I was asleep. I mean, what wife does that to her husband? Anyway, moving on. So here we are. We've put the path edging down now at the top of the drive. We put in another layer of MOT type 1 down, so it's had 2 layers. This will be its 3rd, and I'm going to rake all this out and then compact it down. The compactor we're using, it's a 90 kilogram compactor. It's not a lightweight one for doing paths and things, it's a quite heavy duty one, so it's it really compacts it down. So I'm going to finish up with just short of 200mm of MOT type 1 down here, and then we will put the grit sand down to ready for block paving. So this is the front. We're just doing the edging on the front of the drive here. There's going to be a little bit of a step there because the pavement has sunk down. The pavement has sunk down, so there's going to be a little bit of a step, but can't do much about that really. Didn't want to take it any lower because we'd have had an odd step there and an odd step at the end. So we're going to finish that off and then put the rest of this ground base down. If this is all ready and levelled for tomorrow, put the grit sand down tomorrow. We're going to put some geotex tile down on top of the base before the grit sand. I don't think we need it, but we've bought it, so we're going to put it down. It's good quality stuff, so we might as well use it. And Lewis is up here, so that's Joanne, April, and Lewis. And Joanne's doing, that's Bailey the dog. Bailey the dog.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
And Joanne's painting, so Joanne's painting the gates. So we've put the gazebo up for her, here. So we put the gazebo up because we didn't know it was going to rain or hail or sleet or snow, or in the end it's been bloody toasting sunshine. So this is day 5, it's about 5 o'clock-ish or something like that. So we've got all the MOT type 1 down now, and Lewis is just finishing off now with the compactor. So we've had lines set down in 2 metre rows, so we've been doing it in sections, so we get a better line really. So this is our 4 layers of we've got just short of 200mm of hardcore down now. Yeah, about just short of 200mm, maybe 180mm or something like that. But it's looking good. We've wetted it down, we've sprayed it in water as we've been compacting it, which helps to sort of compact it better. And I've been using my big rake. I made a big rake. There it is, big rake. Looking good. We've set out the edging for the steps at the front of the house. So that's going to be then hardcore, and then that'll be block paved to match. So this is day 6. So this is Saturday the 18th or something like that. We've just finished this morning. It's now sort of 3 o'clock-ish. 3 o'clock-ish because we're going out this evening to watch somebody perform. So I'm back home now. I'm just going to have a break. That's my garden here, the house and everything here. You can see. So we just sat here now in the summer house, well, the overhang of the summer house, and then we're going to resume work tomorrow. We've done well with the block paving. We've made a good start with it today, getting the levels right and everything, and it's a bit technical. Yeah, I'm having to think twice before I do anything, but we're getting there. This is Sunday 19th, so 7th day so far, and this is how we left it last night. So we've made a start with the paving up there. As you can see, the top part, we've rounded it off because it's got a flat section at the top for the bins and everything, so we've just put a bit of a curve on that top part. So we've got to crack on with this now. I want to get another row in here, another line in here, and some at the front this today, hopefully, and then we'll see how we get on with the sand and everything else that we need. But so far so good. Pleased. Last day for the machine, so we've got to make the machine work today. Yeah, so Lewis is back at work today. Mr. Grubb is back at work today. Aaron, my eldest son's with me today, so he's good, he'll crack on with stuff, and April's here, and Joanne's the gate painter and block paver layer lady is on her way shortly. So let's crack on. So it's Sunday the 19th of May, and it's 2 o'clock-ish. We've just stopped off for something to eat, hot dogs and some juice and ice creams. And I'll just show you where we are with everything now. So there you go. So we're doing it in sections, we're having to do because we're getting now, we're falling over ourselves, so we're going to be all right up to there. We've done this section, we're now on with that top part. That top part is flat, that top part actually levels off, so it comes up there and then it rolls off to a flat level across there where the path edging is across there. So that bit should be perfectly flat, and then the rest of the drive will just trickle down to a nice level. We're doing all right so far. We're waiting for more blocks coming. We've got another 4 pack of blocks coming tomorrow from Myers, and yeah, we're doing okay. Obviously there's a lot of bit of cutting and fiddly bits to do, so so far so good. It's absolutely toasting today. It's too hot, too warm really. There's hardly any wind, and it's red hot. So I'll just walk you around the back. You can see the team. The team today is, see in the background is April, Joanne with the funny hat on, and then Aaron there, and then there's Bailey the dog in between them. And once we've got this part done, oh hey, there's a cat. Woo! Cat straight across. Then we're going to do the front step there. We're going to block pave that as well. But what we're going to do today, when we finish, we're coming for the machine tomorrow, so we're going to have to build a ramp up and we've got 4 8x4 18mm ply sheets, and we're going to build a ramp, and we're going to park the machine on the plywood sheet so it doesn't damage the blocks. The blocks haven't been compacted down yet, so I'm okay with that. We can it won't have any problems with that, I don't think. Right, back to work. So it's 4:20 on Sunday, the 19th. We just finished for today. It's been absolutely toasting today, and I'll show you what we managed to get done, which is good. So there you go. So we've got that laid down there. We've had to put some protective sheets down to put the machine on because they're coming back for it tomorrow. But I think a couple of days and this should be finished. We've just started the step. Look, we've just April's just started that. I've levelled that off for her, so she started, but we've run out of blocks now. We're waiting for blocks coming tomorrow. But that's neat. Made it look tidy. So it's the afternoon of day 8. Been here a few hours today, not that long. Didn't start till 10 o'clock. And we've finished cutting the blocks along the top. It's all done now. We've got this edge to finish off and then tidy up, and then we have to put the kiln dried sand down and then compact it down because it's about 8mm too high. Got this bit to finish, got to put a bit of support across there. So this is Thursday the 23rd of May. Didn't come yesterday, 22nd of May. It rained all day, it never stopped raining. So I'm back here just for this morning, and I'm just finishing off cutting the edges. So I've finished off the edges along there. I've done all this now, and I've got this bit to do now, finish off, and I've got to put some sort of supporting across there as it meets the flags. I don't know what I'm going to do yet till I get there, but I was trying to finish off this morning, and then tomorrow we'll be compacting down. I'm still letting them park on one car on the sheets, which is fine. So tomorrow we'll be compacting down, and then with the kiln dried sand. So this is Friday the 24th of May. So yeah, so we've been, this is the end of the second week doing this. So all the block paving's down, all the edges are cut and nice and tidy. I have put 8 bags of kiln dried sand, and then I've gone over this. I've done about 9 passes with this all together. So this is all looking really neat, all looking really tidy. And then I've just wet it, and that will let the kiln dried sand expand in the joints, and the young Mr. and Mrs. Appleyard will be able to drive on this later on today. So all in all, yeah, I'm pleased with this. It's worked out really well. We've got this part here at the top where it comes up, and then it levels off on top from that sort of step area. So we've got a flat area there where the bins are going to go, and then the rest is sloping. And there's my lady wife, Joanne, who's been helping, who's been a little block layer and cement mixer.
You're
and
gonna do it now.
Eh?
You're gonna do it.
Gonna do it? What? Oh no, don't do the finger. Don't do the finger. So, yeah.
Oh, the bloody hell did this.
Really? Did you hear this? Oh, the bloody hell did this. It's shit. So I'm really pleased. I'm dead chuffed with this.
Wow.
So this edge in here, that was laid.
A job?
Yeah, I want a job now. I want to bloody retire. So these blocks here, these were laid on a dry mix, concrete sand mix last night, and I wetted it. So they're firm. That set's firm, solid. And then the rest obviously is all bonded together with the well, it looks amazing compared to what it looked like before. Done the front step, very tidy. So the next job now is to I'd like to re-render all this, tidy this wall up here cosmetically, and make it look a lot tidier. And obviously front garden, yeah, well, that'll take some sorting out, I suppose. But all in all, I'm really pleased. I'm dead chuffed with myself. So I'm going to have a cup of tea now because I deserve it. All finished. So you can have a peep. Gates painted. Panels re-put in place. Driveway done. Right, pleased with it. So inside, there you go. Neat and tidy. And then reinstated the paths there, tidied that up, completed that. Yeah, that needs tidying up, but that's a Saturday job, is that? That's tomorrow morning to tidy that up. So now I'm going home for a beer, a bath, and a beer and bed probably. Yeah, I'm tired though now, but it's been a challenge, and I've enjoyed it. Yeah. So that's it, folks. All done.